Do you remember as a kid when the most magical place was the toy store? Did you also ever wish you could become a toy? Wouldn't that be wonderful to be a toy? Let's all sit back this week and imagine how great it would be to be a toy. If you need to get drunk or high to do this, that's cool.
The Throne Zone 2025 with Scott and Andy. The Throne Zone 2025 with Scott and Andy. The Throne Zone 2025 with Scott and Andy.
Welcome to the Throne Zone, Week 11. This is the wrap-up of the League of Thrones, the greatest fantasy football league. Blah, fucking blah. I say it every week. It's not like we're getting new listeners or anything, so it's not like we have to explain shit. So, how you doing, Scott?
I'm well, Andy. I'm as well as it can be with as much brutality that I've endured over this past 11 weeks.
You've endured a lot of brutality, and it doesn't look like we're done.
No, it's not.
So why don't we just get right ahead and get into game number one.
Game number one.
Our first game this week is the Maharaja's Madness over the Barstow Bats, 128 to 122. Maharaja jumps up to 6-5. Barstow slipping to 7-4. And in a trend you're going to see in every single game, the losing team, in this case Kelly, would have won if they were at 100%, but not if they were both at 100%. So I'm not going to repeat that statistic for all the other games. You heard it here. It applies to the game you were in. Okay. Scott, what do you got on this game?
That's what you got, huh?
I've got more. I just figured I should let you talk at some point.
This was the game of the slippage. I call this the slippage match between these two failing giants who started off so strong and then have been slowly sliding down the standings, although they would both still be in the playoffs at the moment. But of course, the lowest ranked team gets the win, kind of evening them up a little bit, so they're only within a game of themselves. So, but even with the Los Angeles Chargers shitting the bed and taking a -1, giving him a $10 penalty, Justin still had Josh Allen getting in near 50 points to raise up his win. And I think George Kittle was the one actually saved him with 24 when he finally came around, because both of these teams were doing pretty shitty up until that point. So there you go.
Well, I did have that in my notes that Josh Allen was a beast. And the other thing I had here is that, you know what, Kelly, I regret ever letting Christian McCaffrey go. I hope you enjoy him, goddammit.
Dude, that guy was such a heartache for you the entire time, and he's been nothing but gold for Kelly.
I know. It's what fantasy football is all about. I'm going to also give you credit, Kelly, because, Jesus Christ, I didn't think that Monday night game was going to matter for that game you were in, and yet you got Dak Prescott and Brock Bowers making it close as shit.
Yeah.
It didn't help Justin that his running back, or whoever the fuck it was he had going, didn't really do much, but... Yeah, all right, so Barstow no longer sole possession of the best record in the league, and Maharaja, he must have smacked that computer on the side and said, hey, start working for me, magic computer.
Well, no, I think, again, he left so many points on the bench. Well, that's not true, I guess. He had left a moderate amount of points on the bench. But I think at the same time, they're both slipping. They're both barely getting by. They're 120, they're mid at best. The only thing I can take from this game is that I think I'll play Kelly next week, and Jamar Chase is going to be suspended, which is what I was worried about, having to root against Jamar Chase, and I don't have to worry about it next week. So I'll take that from this. Jamar Chase picked up 6 points, which is way, 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 way under what he had. So everybody underperformed for Kelly. So it can only mean that Jamar Chase is going to come off of the bench and score 40, even when he's suspended. So that's what it's got to be. Congratulations to Maharaja's Madness and Barstow. I think you both going to take losses next week, so the slippage will continue.
Scott, I don't want you to change anything about anything you're doing, but I just want to say to our listeners or our viewers or whatever the fuck you want to call them, please come for the statistical information, but stay for Scott to crap all over your team and call you mid and mediocre. Even though, and in all fairness,
that's all I got to say, man. That's all I got in my arsenal. I'm doing so shitty this year. I have got to throw shade wherever I can.
No, and I agree, but I just got to say, you would have lost to either of them if you would have played them this week. There's a lot of teams you would have beat, but you would have lost to them. So.
No, I would have beat them because I would have started the right people. I would have started the right people. I would have beat both of these teams.
So you're suggesting that you didn't intentionally start the right people in your game that we're going to discuss in a minute?
That's right. I laid down for Jacob. I laid down. I've been over for him.
You laid down. All right, I can understand that. You guys go way back, and who knows what secrets are between the two of you. Does Putin have the picture of you blowing Jacob?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. That's as political as we're going to get.
The bad guys are so bad they're good. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, since we're already talking about it, why don't we just move on to game number 2?
Game number 2.
All right, our second game of the week, if you couldn't tell already, it's the Bad Guys over the Walt Disney Imp Daddies 148 to 118. Bad Guys go to 7-4.
They're so good.
Scott's now carrying a 3-8 record. Jacob was the high man again. Look out, guys. Just look the fuck out. I don't like it when Jacob is the high man and doing well because he's come to kick ass, chew bubble gum, and he's all out of ass. Or bubble gum. I don't know.
Is he going to chew ass then? Is that what he's going to do?
That's exactly what he's going to do, Jacob. Chew some ass. I love that this show now has just turned into you and I taunting all the other teams. Fuck them. You know what? You don't like it? Start your own fucking show. So fuck you all, fuckers.
Well, I hope they do it. I want to do this every fucking week. The Bad Guys did about as good as they could. They could have got about 3 more points, I think. But they started Trey McBride, who got 30 in a loss. Started Drake London, who got 21 in a loss. They got Nico Collins, who their team actually won. And Jamar Gibbs in a loss got 22 points. So he's starting all these shitty players and losing teams, but they're getting astronomical numbers and kicking ass, which is good because nobody else on this team is doing jack shit. Not even your Caleb Williams did very well for him this week. But here I am over here talking when I'm starting Quentin Johnston off a injury, thinking that he's going to come back, and he shits the bag. It takes a 0 for me. That's $5 loss. Only guy on my team doing anything is Bijan Robinson and George Pickens, but pick a week and they'll do shitty too, so never know.
You know, I was originally going to use this episode to beg the league to lay down a little bit for you just because you're much more fun to work with when you're winning. But, God, I love this side of you. So, guys, just keep it up because an angry Scott is a better Scott.
I'm coming for you too, San Demons. Don't you worry. I got some shit talk for you as well.
Oh, as you should. As you should. But that's not our next game.
I could have scored 150 fucking points this week. God damn it.
Well, Scott, again, there's a lot of teams you would have beat this week, including mine. But mine is not the next game. Our next game involves a new guy fight.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's move on to game number 3.
Game number 3.
Our third game this week is the new guy fight. Danny and his Gaines villains over Connor's Muppet Babies 123 to 99. Gaines villains crawling up to 5-6. Muppet Babies falling down to 6-5. And again, Connor would have won if he was at 100. Blah 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 blah, but not if both. Scott, take it away.
Fucking slap fight is what this was. Look at these little bitches slapping at each other. Khalil Shakir, you're starting that guy, Muppet Baby? What the fuck are you doing? What? How do you even? I don't know. How did this guy get in our league? How did he pass the high standards that we have in this league? Good God. And Danny's only going on the strength of Travion Henderson. I mean, oh my God. I just can't believe that I can't believe I'm losing to these guys. I can't believe I'm losing to these guys.
Governor Dukakis rebuttal.
I can't believe I'm losing to this guy.
This is gonna be my favorite episode of the whole fucking run. By the way, Connor got in because he's a legacy.
A legacy from the guy who won the league once in the whole time we've been here. What kind of legacy is that?
Oh man, talking about sideswiping people. It's not even the game we're on, and you're sideswiping. I love this. But yeah, no, Connor's a legacy. Justin's kid is going to end up in our league in probably 5 more years when Justin hires him a professional football tutor.
Good. Get rid of that, Justin. We don't need a Maharaja. Bring in the young blood. Luke Musgrave, Danny? Really? 1 point. Devontae Smith, 1.8. How does that feel? How does that feel?
All right. Listen to me. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to defend Danny.
Okay.
The main reason being that recently it's come to my attention that the Philadelphia Eagles have beaten every opponent in the Chicago Bears division, and the Bears have returned the favor by beating all of the Philadelphia Eagles divisional opponents. So as far as I'm concerned right now, Danny and I have an alliance. And I want to say something to you, Scott, something to you personally, and you didn't mention it here. Danny is carrying a lot of defenses, but all three of his defenses scored 7 points or more this week. So I don't know if that's a stupid plan or a great plan, but he got a victory this week, so it's working. It's working.
A victory at 123 ain't going to be a victory for long. He's 5-6. He's got a losing record. Muppet Babies 6-5. Neither one are in the playoffs at the moment. They can come talk to me when they get in the playoffs. Otherwise, shut your chirping.
Yeah. You heard Scott. Shut your chirping with your 123 points. You're lucky you didn't face Scott in his 118.
Justin Herbert. Herbert Abear, what is his name? Herbert? Sherbert. It's Sherbert. He's a Sherbert player. 434 I'm looking at. Crap. Just crap, Muppet
Yeah,
Baby.
that is a note I had here, was that Connor was hurt by the ghost of Justin Herbert. But listen, these two teams are going to play each other again in Week 14, so maybe, who knows? Maybe the Muppet Baby.
Oh, I can't wait for that matchup. Can't wait for that slap fight. Bring it back, guys. It should be awesome. I'm looking forward. I'll bring the popcorn.
Favorite episode ever. Oh, God. All right, I need a drink. Listen, tell you what, everybody, since we just talked about Connor, you know what's coming. It's a Connor fact. And I got to, before we get into that, I just want to say this. Connor, we're basically begging you to fucking participate in this league. And what do you get? We get like a random, occasional, weird emo poem. God damn it, Connor. Step up and say something. Or pretty soon these Connor facts are going to just basically involve you going to glory holes.
During the League of Thrones draft, Connor promised to provide a weekly personal fact about himself. Since he has failed to do this, we will provide one for him.
Younger Connor once misunderstood a lesson in health class. He was warned to always steer clear of squirrels because a bite might give him rabies. However, he thought they were saying girls, not squirrels. This made his middle school years an absolute mess. Even now, he still flinches around women.
This week's Connor Fact has been brought to you by Andy's Fine Wine. Don't worry, this stupid joke will pay off somewhere towards the end of the episode. Now you have even more reason not to turn the show off. And don't forget you can take out your own ad. I'll do anything for $5. I'm esteemed and beloved actor Samuel L. Jackson, yet I'm willing to pop up in crap like Tulsa King and the end of their season. I must owe a lot of people a lot of money. Okay, let's get back to the show. Game number 4.
Our fourth game this week is the mighty San Dimas Wild Stallions over the Electric Mayhem in another slap fight, 87-82. San Dimas goes to 7-4, tied for first with everyone else. Electric Mayhem down to 4-7. Scott, go ahead, attack me, because nobody in this game deserved to win. I'll tell you that right now.
It's always awesome when you have the 8th highest score and the 9th highest score play each other, and the 8th highest score beats the 9th highest score. That's awesome. That's an amazing game. I can't believe it. I'm losing to you as well. You're 7-4. And Jonathan Taylor is on the fucking bench. You pick up my garbage, Zach Charbonnet, that I let go. That did so well for you, 6.7.
I'm going to say this right now. I spent all week knowing I had to replace Jonathan Taylor on the bye, so I was like, Zach Charbonnet or Kenneth Wheeler, whatever the fuck his name is on Pittsburgh. And I went back and forth, and I said, you know what? I can't start a guy who's playing for Pittsburgh against Cincinnati. Scott would get offended. So instead, I fucking took Charbonnet. Another dumbass decision by the San Dimas Wild Stallions.
Well, I hope that extra 1.1 point that you got over Tony Pollard was worth the $5 you spent for him, because that is some bullshit, my friend. Oh my God. And you guys, you left Jamison Williams on the bench. You left some points on the bench, my friend. I mean, you got some big points on the bench. But you still got the win. So I can't bitch. You got the win. You are 7-4. You would be in the playoffs. You would represent. You'd be the only representative of the Brick House in the playoffs right now if they were to start today. So congratulations to you, Andy. Your incompetence was slightly better than Brooks's incompetence this week, even though you have been running the league up until this point. So there you go. There's my one nice thing to say.
It's the schedule. The schedule makers like me, apparently. I don't know. Again, I can't crow about this victory. I'll happily take it. But hey, Scott, did you know that you would have beat me? Right? Are we clear on that? I just want to poke the bear.
Yeah, I'd have beat both of you flops, but no, I can't do that. I can't do that this year because everything is not coming up McGee this year. Everything has been shat upon that I picked up. It's just a big ghostly shat right there.
All right, quick question for you. You've been saying it a couple times. I can't believe I'm losing to these guys. Do you think if I could track down the clip of John Lovitz doing Dukakis saying, I can't believe I'm losing to this guy, do you think 50% of the league or more would even know would they get that at all? I mean, like, it's going right over Danny's head.
Who gives a fuck? Who cares? No one cares what they think. It's only me and you here, Andy. We don't give a fuck. No one's out there doing shit. You do it. You do it. You put that in there. And if they don't get it, fuck them.
Scott, I just want to say, and I'm a little concerned about this, but that might be the most romantic thing anyone's ever said to me, at least in the last 10 years or something. It's just you and me. Scott, I feel so seen.
Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried for you.
Yet another episode completely flying off the rails. All right. Yeah, so I win. I shouldn't have won. There we go. It's great. Let's get on to game number 5.
Game number 5.
In our 5th game, with a score that I'm sure is going to make Scott's head explode, the CMK 95% get a victory over Double Trouble 92-65. That's right, 92-65. CMK goes to 5-6. Also, Double Trouble goes to 5-6. Scott, I don't even want to say anything else. I just want to hear what you have to say about this.
I think I'm having a heart attack. I think I'm dead. I've yelled myself out. This fucking game, 92-60. What the fuck is that? I thought this was the best fantasy league in the fuck. 92-65. That's a game. That's the start of a game. That's the start of. Oh my god. Holy shit. I look at this lineups and I'm just like, shit. Fuck that. What? Would I ever start that guy? No. Would I start that guy? No. But you know what, Andy? I'm still losing to these guys. Fuck me. I think I'm going to die.
I can't say shit because I would have lost to at least one of them. So.
Oh my god. Look at these lineups. I mean, what is happening in this world? Oh.
Hey, nobody had a negative player, so is that a positive?
You know, there's something to be said for that. There's something to be said. Oh, they were all on the bench when they were all fucking sitting there. They got one good player on the bench. The Double Trouble had the Magnesium, whatever his name is, on the bench. And anyway,
yeah, there's not much to say about the game. I mean, it's an ugly game.
I've never seen that score is pretty low. I would love to go back and find out the lowest score that we've ever had in this league because that's pretty fucking close to it.
Well, I'd love to hear what it was because 65 feels like. I'm sorry, was there a plane crash? And
yeah, what happened? Where do these players come from? They must have all come from the Bengals. What the fuck? The entire starting defensive team was started for some reason for the Double Trouble.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Scott. I got something that'll make you feel a little better.
What's that?
We're done talking about this week's shitty games.
Hot damn!
We can now move on ahead to a look to next week in A Look Ahead.
Yo, it's a look ahead to all the action for next week.
All right, this week's Look Ahead, and what's got to be the marquee game, Bad Guys and San Dimas, two teams that are 7-4. They're going up against each other. Barstow and the Walt Disney Imp Daddies, 7-4 against Scott's 3-8 team. But Scott, this is your turn. This is your turn.
No Jamar Chase.
No Jamar Chase, exactly. Maharaja, 6-5, going up against the Electric Mayhem, 4-7. Muppet Babies and Double Trouble. Muppet Babies 6-5, Double Trouble 5-6, and both at 5-6 are the CMK 95% and Danny's Gaines Villains. There's your look ahead, brought to you by Ronco Toys.
What's he doing? I think he's going to show you, JR. Let me just whip this out. Oh!
Okay, I get the reference, and I'm going to bet Skip gets the reference. But
I don't give a shit about anybody else.
No. And I'm going to tell. I was going to tell.
If you got it, Andy, I'm there. Okay. I'm there.
Should I tell? You know what I do? I want to tell him to give him an opportunity to go look it up. It's Cheech and Chong, Blind Melon Chitlin.
Yep, Blind Melon Chitlin. Going downtown, gonna see my gal, y'all. Gonna sing her a song. Gonna show her my dingo.
Ding dong? What's a ding dong? I think he's going to show you, JR.
Show you, JR.
I grew up fucking listening to 8 tracks of Cheech and Chong, okay? Trust me, I know them by heart. Earache my eye. How would you like a butt ache? Okay, I cannot let this fucking show turn into you and I just going, hey, remember when comedy was good with Cheech?
Hey, I know what our final image should be.
Oh, tell me, please.
Well, you just said it.
Yeah, it's you and me. It's Cheech and Chong. Perfect. There you go. I'm going to look forward to creating that one and having ChatGPT somehow tell me that it's inappropriate or offensive because it's somehow involving Mexican stereotypes.
Just don't show him with my penis on the table and you'll be all right.
Image not found. All right. I have a lot to do for this show, so let's just wrap it up. Next week will be week 12 wrap up, and that'll make everything so much better. It'll be our pre-Thanksgiving show, so pack up your turkeys. All right, I've been Andy.
And I've been Scott. And Andy, are you going to make it over to the Chroningers for Thanksgiving this year?
No, I'm not going to be able to make it over to the Chroningers because I'm going to be home alone. My wife had to take a business trip and turn it into a road trip because we couldn't trust the fucking airlines. So instead of her being home in between 2 different trips, she's just now on the road for 14 days. Meanwhile, your fudge is all going to be late, and I'm going to be home alone until Thanksgiving. So, but no, not alone, babysitting a dog and a cat that I love very much, but they're the reason I can't just fucking willy-nilly now go to Vegas for like 4 or 5 days. No, I gotta stay here and watch animals. Scott, people don't care about my sad ass life. No, I'm not going out for the Chroningers for Thanksgiving, but I do vow to make it one day. I would love to.
I think we need to make a road trip, and that should be part of our road trip, and then we just show up at the Chroningers.
All right, there you go. You heard it, Skip. One day you're just going, ding dong. I wonder who that is. Oh, let's go to the door. Let's check it out. It's Scott and Andy. And the door gets slammed in our face and the cops get called.
He'd ghost me like he did last time I went to his house, and I drove all the way out to Skip's house, rang the doorbell, knocked on the door, went around. People looked like they were home, and I couldn't tell. And finally ended up leaving and drove away. It turns out Skip was in the backyard raking or something like that. Completely missed him.
He was working on his still.
He was actually hiding in the bushes, and I will maintain that was the actual story.
Well, on that wonderful note, then let me just start playing the theme music so we can get the fuck out of here. Good night, everybody. Drive safe.
Yeah, we look good, though. Look how good we look.
Yeah, look how good we look. It's Cheech and Chong.
I still look better.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here. That's so good.
The Throne Zone 2025 with Scott and Andy.